of the coolest parts of Grand Archive for me is the memory/mana system. The second thing that I think is really cool that I kind of touched on when we were chatting right before is the proxy system. So not just the art proxies, but Grand Archive has a specific thing called the Proxy's Vault. And Proxy's Vault is a place on their webpage where they have print and play cards. And those cards don't exist in real life. You can only print and play them. So it creates these accessible cards, and you can think about it almost like if a video game launches a patch. Like, say a character is not strong enough and they have to release a buff patch, it allows Grand Archive to be like, oh, this character is not very strong. Let's release this buff patch to buff this character. And they release a Proxius card. You don't have to pay for it. You just go and you go to a printer and you print it and it's legal to play. And I think that's really cool.
Wait, that's sick.
Right?
That's
like,
so
I've never
cool.
seen any other game do something like that. So that way they can really like, if there are problems with cards, it's such an easy way for them to try to like maybe fix it or get a way around it. So for example, a card that, not this deck, but another deck that I play runs, allows you to bring out a banned card because they banned a card, but that card was meant for like a specific champion. And so they were able to kind of get around it by creating that Proxia card, which is really cool.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, that's my biggest issue with like say games with Yu-Gi-Oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh for instance. But I feel like a lot of games have the same issue. It's that like, for instance, just like a card that's like for a certain archetype, right? Like let's say you get a Red Eyes card called Red Eyes Fusion.
Right.
Red Eyes Fusion is a really cool card and it's supposed to be a Red Eyes card, but everyone decides to splash it in their deck because it summons a really strong monster. And I don't think it ever got banned, but like, you know, like if it got banned, then Red Eyes, for instance, loses a very strong card for no reason. And I hate that. Yeah. That's really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, so there's two specific cards. There's one called Rally Abyss, and the other one is called Icebound Slam, and both of those were banned cards, but both of them have a specific Proxia card for certain champions that allow you to play it, like in kind of a roundabout way, which is really, really cool.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's really cool.
It's for the problem that you just mentioned because they were getting splashed in decks that they weren't supposed to go in. So it's a really awesome way of making that kind of
that is
problem.
a huge issue.
Yeah.
But also talking about proxies though, you did mention also that because I think for a certain deck, right? I think it's your material deck, you're allowed to just bring in cards that like you commissioned or like you drew or something.
Yeah.
Right? We were talking about like how we could do like I could have a Vermillion cards, like a proxy one. It would be so cool.
That would be so cool.
Finally a dream come true.
Bear Spirit of Fire. It would be sick.
Bear Spirit of Fire. Yeah, baby girl. You want to see my Spirit of Fire?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. Every time I start the game, it's like, hey, baby girl, you want to see my Spirit of Fire?
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I want to see. Awesome. I'll show up and be like, hey, want to see my Spirit of Water?
Oh sheesh. Damn. Judge. She's saying shit. Like
So mind games, chat. You gotta go in with the mind games. It's the same. You take every advantage you can get.
No, he's got a point.
Let's start the way that Grand Archive starts, and this is a rule change that happened pretty recently, but we are going to start with both of our spirits on the board. So you're gonna click your material deck, which is the one that has the number 12 on it. And then you're going to click your spirit and you're going to send it to Champion Zone.
To Champion Zone. Oh, that's on the left. Oh, my Vermillion Spirit of Fire. Right.
Yeah, I got, I'm using the mommy.
Oh my God. Yo, what? You give me this Spirit of Fire. I want that Spirit of Fire. What the hell?
You can choose and you can change your spirit.
Girl, what the hell?
Well, I thought it would be good for you to look at the normal one so you get used to looking at the normal one. But
I don't need to look at the normal ones. What the hell?
Yes, this is the one for the number 1 world champion. So actually, there's only one card that exists like this in the world, which is really cool.
Crazy.
Well, it goes up to 8, I think, but this particular one has a number 1 on it. So it's for the first place world champion.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And this is like an example of kind of like if you made your own, like it would look like this. So if chat was curious, that's kind of what it would look like. Yeah. Everything on the field is object. Yeah.
So I'm an object?
You're an object.
But I'm also a total units, right?
Oh, yes. A
yeah,
total,
right,
an absolute
Just,
unit.
yeah.